We're live right now?
Yeah.
Okay, Sunday, episode 5. The Lord's Day is today. Yep, that's it. Everything's going good. We're having a good goddamn weekend. Real quick, let's thank our first sponsor of the RedHawk Recamp, Hempful Farms. Hempful Farms, 100% all-natural CBD and hemp products, oils, edibles, pet CBD, sourced locally in Arizona. Shop online, fast shipping. My boy Chris, his 2 sons train at jiu-jitsu now, and he has a pretty crazy story. I haven't watched his documentary yet, but it has a crazy story where he almost went to prison for life for the whole weed deal. Ends up getting out, and everything's going real well for him, which is pretty awesome. So Hempful_Farms on Instagram, and their shop is 1756 West Bell Road, Phoenix, AZ. So go in there and get yourself some good shit. They got some weed in there too. I think they got oils. They got all sorts of shit to get your mind right. Yeah. Last night was the fights. Some good fights. Some fucking really good fights last night. Could you pull up that card for me, Jay?
Yeah.
Couple old teammates from the MMA lab fought. Chris Gritsmacher. He is a fucking slow twitched, very fucking tough kid. And just watching his fight just brought me back like flashbacks of sparring him in the lab, trying to knock him the fuck out, getting pissed off because he won't just get off you. You'll hit him fucking 5, 6, 7 times right square in the fucking chin, and he'll still keep stalking you down. So he got his ass beat in the first round, and then that kid emptied his tank, beating him up, and then second, third, Gritsmacher picked it up, came back. It's always fun. Like I said, it's always fun watching those slow. There we go. That's better. Those slow twitch guys fight, because you know when they're slow twitch and they're not super athletic, that their techniques have to be fucking solid, top to bottom, and it's fun to watch. So those are some good ones. We can click on that main card real quick, and then we'll see what's going on there. The main card. Boom. And we had my friend Brian Barberina, another tough motherfucker I trained with for years. He's very, very durable. Just always fun to watch too. Works hard, has an awesome family. His wife Diana, Chael, Tevia, Deegan. They lived here for a long time, but then they decided to move to Tennessee, open up their start a little farm of their own and train over there. Brian Barberina is just a fucking good kid with a good family. I thought he won the fight. Jason Witt ended up getting some of those takedowns, but when he did the takedowns, he didn't do anything. He didn't do any damage. Brian was doing the damage, and Brian had the kid broke. He needed a couple more minutes just to probably put that kid away. Other than that, the main event, Sean Strickland, Uriah Hall. I've been a fan of Sean Strickland's for a while. He's a fucking character, first of all. And he's just a mean motherfucker. You can tell he's just mean as fuck. Always wanting to just scrap and getting in a fight. He's just exciting to watch. And I picked the fight. I thought Sean Strickland was going to go 5 rounds and end up beating Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall's so fucking explosive and dangerous. But I think they sparred together before. And after you spar someone before and then you go into a fight with them, it takes away a little bit of the like, I guess, anxiety away. You kind of know what this person's going to do. You kind of know the speed he has. You know what he's capable of. When you've never sparred no one, you don't know. So he went in there pretty confident. He's a pretty long, rangy guy too, 6'1". That long, rangy build for MMA. Tall and almost skinny. We have long fucking knees, long arms where you can attack Dar's chokes and front headlocks easily. You have like spindly legs, so they can just, it's hard to keep those spindly legs down. Like Corey Sandhagen, let's say, Sean's build, John Jones's build. That long, just spindly build is fucking, I think, the best build for MMA. It's just a dangerous build. And then this weekend we got a seminar in Houston, Texas, on the Timbo Sugar Show page. There's more info on that, but we're doing it Saturday, the day of the fights, of so I think we're doing it at like noon. Derek Lewis is fighting Cyril Gahn. That's gonna be sweet. It's just gonna be sweet seeing him fight in his hometown. Jose Aldo versus Pedro Nunes, really fucking sweet fight, really cool bantamweight fight. And Michael Chiesa versus Vicente Luque. Been friends with Michael for a while. Vicente Luque, so fucking solid, top to bottom, solid on his feet, solid on the ground. Michael Chiesa, just a gamer, just a fucking spindly gamer. Won't tire out. He's gonna push the pace. He's gonna be super unorthodox and very dangerous if he gets your back. And then our boy Casey Kenny versus Song Yadong. That's going to be a fucking sick fight right there. All Casey's fights seem to be exciting. He's always just game, down to scrap, solid top to bottom. Song Yadong fucking throws super hard. So I think that definitely has a potential for fight of the night right there. It's going to be good. My outfit today. I got these glasses from Zennies for about $40. Prescription glasses. The necklace I got for free. I filled out a form, I think probably 6 years ago on Snapchat saying, you want a free gold necklace? And I said, yeah, I do. And I put in my shipping address and paid $5 for shipping and got it. So that's what I got. God, fucking, it's like you either get bad allergies or you have to have glasses. One of the fucking two. What do you got, Dallas? You got allergies or glasses?
No,
What?
I don't have anything.
What?
I'm straight.
You're one of the rare breed? Jay, you got contacts, right?
Yeah, I got contacts.
You got backup glasses?
I don't. I just have contacts. I'm on my last pair right now, so I need a pair of glasses.
How big of a bitch are contacts?
I know.
I'm thankful for
I
them.
know.
I'm super thankful for them, but they're also a big fucking bitch, dude.
Do you ever sleep with them on accident?
Never, dude.
I haven't.
My contacts are so uncomfortable for me, and I've
Oh,
tried
really?
so many different brands, tried all this different
I
shit.
wonder if it's the little the moisturizer you use, because that used to be an issue for me too, and then I
Mhm.
switched it, and now it's like comfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it could be that, but I've tried a lot of different moisturizers too. I just need to quit being a puss and just get the fucking
Would you ever get latex or no? Or what is it called?
latex.
It's latex.
No,
Latex, that's the
latex.
condom.
Oh, latex?
Latex.
It's latex, baby.
Latex.
We'll go latex.
You don't
Yeah,
know
no,
why.
I'm gonna. I
Oh, you
want
are?
to. I just don't. I just feel like it's a fucking pain in the ass. I had an appointment set up.
You got
not
scared
long
or what?
ago. I just pussed out.
Really?
But I need to do it, dude. I fucking need to do it.
Jeez.
He can't even wear his contacts during the day.
Just do it, boss.
Mariah thinks I'm sexier with glasses, though.
That's what
She
Nisa
thinks I'm-
says.
Because I have super fucking beady eyes, dude. My eyes, like,
Show 'em
are
to the
just
camera.
like a raisin. They
Yeah,
look like...
Show us, man.
Show us, boss.
Not right now. But they're like raisins. Like, I do not have pretty eyes. Would you consider yourself have pretty eyes, Dal?
No.
He said no. I have pretty eyes. Girls,
Do you
always-
really?
they're like, oh my god, your eyelashes are long.
Yeah,
That's like a big thing for girls.
Here, Mariah, you come sit down in this mic if you talk.
Chop it up with us.
Yeah, glasses.
At
dude.
what point did you realize you were blind? Have you always been blind?
I've always been blind. I think the first time I got glasses was in 4th grade, going to an all Native American school. So, first of all, I was fucking carrot head. Actually called me ketchup head. And then I had to
Ketchup
get
head.
glasses. So then I'm fucking 4 eyes ketchup head. And then even for football, 9th grade, I didn't have contacts yet. So I wear my glasses under my football helmet. Ready to
Damn.
fucking rumble, baby. Bar down the middle, too.
That's sick.
Did you ever break them?
No, but they'd get twisted. They'd get twisted and shit. But, yeah, glasses were a bitch. I was insecure about my glasses. And then acne. Did you guys ever experience bad acne?
My God, yes.
Dal too. Dal was like on prescription.
I was on,
shit.
bro. I had
Really?
to do prescription. I did everything. I tried all the brands to wash my face, bro. None
Yeah.
of it worked.
How brutal was fucking acne? I was so insecure about my skin was so goddamn pale, so anything that popped up, it would fucking just pop up, dude. It'd be completely popped up. Did you ever deal with acne much, Jay?
Yeah, I did. Like in high school. Obviously, like when you go through puberty and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I just felt really like insecure, you know. Especially like if it was like photo day or something. You're like, fuck.
Oh, God. And guys can't wear makeup.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
have to rough it out.
See, I would grab a little something and dab it on, just take a little of the redness away. A little bit of my
I was
stepmom's
trying like remember
cover up.
Proactive and stuff.
Oh
I
my
was
god,
on that.
yeah, that sucks.
It made it, and it makes it way worse when you try to do all these different things.
Oh,
To fucking dry it out, trying to wash it extra. Yeah, fucking acne, dude. Everyone
Like puberty
deals with
mixed
it.
with like all the shitty food I was eating. when
Oh,
I was,
yeah.
Like, high school probably wasn't the best. Probably made it worse.
Yeah, 100%. But I feel like usually, unless you're a freak show like Dallas, you got one of the two. You need fucking glasses, or you got really bad allergies. I'm so glad I don't have fucking allergies to like cats, or allergies to certain medicines, or like being super lactose intolerant or allergic to nuts. Like, it'd be a fucking pain in the ass if you had one of those, like, major fucking allergic reactions. So Amanda Nunes tested positive for COVID, canceling her fight against Juliana Pena that was scheduled for UFC 265. That was this weekend?
I think so, yeah.
Damn, that sucks. Well,
Yeah,
what
COVID.
someone said her kid got COVID.
Really?
Her baby got it. So hopefully they reschedule that soon.
Did you see this right here?
Biden, I'm calling on all states and local governments to use funding they have received to give $100 to anyone who gets fully vaccinated.
Quick $100 if you need it, champ.
From who,
Oh
though?
my-
From the
From
government.
the government, probably.
They're paying people to get vaccinated.
So you just go get a little Benji? Where at?
You just anywhere. I'm pretty sure like a CVS or whatever they have.
You just
spots
go in
at.
there and they'll scoop you one?
Well, it says I'm calling all states to do it, but it's not like demanding. It's not like mandatory.
Some states probably aren't doing
Yeah,
it.
they're like, I ain't paying you $100.
I guess there were states already doing that. They were already like, hey, we're giving you this much, then we'll get the shot.
Fuck. So it's coming back now. It's
Oh,
coming
yeah,
back.
Did
So
you see that? Like the new.
Strain.
breaking. Florida reports 16,000 new coronavirus cases, the biggest one-day increase since January and 92 deaths already. Huh. The Delta strain. Is that what it is?
Yep.
Imagine we go on lockdown again.
Well, my boy Zark on Twitch, he got the vaccine and then he got the COVID right after. So it's like, fuck.
Well, it's kind of weird out here too in Arizona. Like we just the next day, okay, no mask. You know.
Yep.
But when I get on the Uber, they still make me wear a mask and shit. But
It's nice not having to wear it at store. Fucking A, dude. Yeah, it's just so weird. Because now a lot of California's shut down more, and now Vegas is requiring masks, right?
Yes.
So I wonder if they'll go back to, if they'll have another live event in Vegas, or now they'll slow that down again.
who knows?
UFC 268 is shaping up. Usman versus Covington 2, and then Gaethje versus Chandler. Fucking A's, dude. That's MSG, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Does it say on here or no?
UFC 268. I think that's what they were looking at, but
268.
damn, that was the one they're gonna get sugar on. But I think we're gonna wait and get it on a later one. But Colby versus Usman again. I guarantee you, Usman's like, okay, he's obviously competitive. He's a champion, but he knows what Covington's capable of, and he knows that I feel like Covington is gonna push him more than any of these other welterweights. Literally just based on the wrestling. I'm so curious this fight, if Covington's going to come out more. The first fight pretty much struck with him the whole time. Or if Covington's going to come out with that mean fucking wrestler mindset and shoot on him and try to make him tired and break him. And hopefully not break himself while doing it. So that's going to be an interesting fight. I'm super pumped for that fight. I think he has the best chance. Besides other guys that could obviously get lucky with one punch, but to beat Usman, I think Covington's got the best chance. Gaethje versus Chandler, fucking like a super fight back in the day, dude. Champion World Series of fighting. Just violent fucking champion. Super exciting to watch, Gaethje. And then Chandler from Bellator, who's been having wars since way back in the day. Bellator champion. And now finally they get to meet up in the UFC. Both are like in their primes, and they're gonna rumble. It's gonna be a fucking sweet fight. For this fight, I feel like Gaethje's gonna win, and the reason I'm saying that is just based on their stances right now. Chandler's got that really wide, bouncy stance with his hands down. Gaethje's got a really uptight stance, real good tight defense. And when people step in to bomb on him, Gaethje's fucking kicking their legs hard as fuck. So my early pick for that one's gonna be Gaethje, but it's gonna be a fucking sick fight, dude. Fucking A's. Marriage, dude. Marriage is a fucking crazy thing. The more I think about it, and the more I was talking to my mechanic who was working on the Prius the other day. He's putting in some oil. He's like, yeah, me and my wife been dating for 26 years, and just she got a new job, and she went to she works at a new job with a bunch of girls, and they started going out, and then she came home, and randomly she's just like, I want a divorce. So now they get a divorce, and the lady decides she found some new friends, maybe she got some whatever happened, but now the lady gets 50% of everything he's built. And maybe they built it together, though. Maybe they built it together. But no matter what, say a woman dates a guy, and then she decides to cheat and leave. She gets 50% of whatever he made. Like, are your parents together, Dallas?
No. My mom hasn't been with my dad since I was probably like 3 years old.
And obviously, JX, your parents aren't together.
No.
My parents got a divorce, and it was this huge fucking mess. So the thing you're signing up for most marriages is like, okay, I'm signing up for this. I'm going to sign this little piece of paper. We're going to have a celebration because now I signed away probably 50% of my shit. And I signed a contract saying that every marriage is different, but signed a contract saying no more looking at women, no more ever fucking another woman, ever the rest of your life on the planet. And then if this woman decides to break up with you, if you guys decide to break up and just go your separate ways in the future, she gets 50%. Wow. What a deal.
What is that when you get like a prenup, though? When they can't do that?
Prenup, yep.
Definitely getting that, champ. If I ever do get married.
Facts.
Well, but then again, it's like, okay, if that woman's with you for 20 years and helped you build what you made, then it's fair. A lot of times it is fair. If you have kids, just like we listen to this good podcast with Tim Ferriss and this Ramit Sethi. It's a really good podcast. But if you had kids and the women stop working to take care of the kids at home while you go build your businesses, then it is fair to do the 50-50 thing. But it's crazy that you could be married for 6 months, get a divorce, and then now you owe that person maybe even alimony, which is you pay that person monthly for the rest of your life. Like, holy shit. How is that? How is the marriage a celebration? It should be like more of a funeral. Maybe that's just my outlook on it.
You're just scarred from relationships.
Jesus Christ.
Well, look at
yeah,
this. Look at
this
this.
was
Well,
crazy.
just
Dr. Dre's has been ordered almost $3.5 million in spousal support, which breaks down $300K a month. Imagine you have to pay your wife 300 bands every month, champ.
Oh, thank you. So
Or your
300
ex,
racks
your
a month.
ex,
Yeah.
your ex, sorry. You break up and you owe her 300K a month.
Well, and the divorces, it's like, okay, maybe they got divorced because they just decided to go different paths, and they were into something, and they just decide this thing. It's like, I don't know. What's your outlook on it, Mariah?
well, I think every marriage is different, and you can talk about it, but most people don't even talk about it. They just like think, oh, I'm in a relationship, now I get married, and they don't ever have any conversations about it, or don't think about, or don't really think maybe that their marriage will last. Like they're not going. Not going.
Turn your headphones and you can hear how loud you are.
Sorry, they're just like stuck.
Are they? Let me see.
Keep going though.
They just don't think about it really.
Yeah, and they don't have those conversations like before, which would be a hard conversation. You're about to get married, which you're saying is forever, and then maybe the guy wants to come in with a prenup, and then she's like, "What?
She's like, you don't love me?"
Yeah.
Well, it's possible that we could get divorced. It's definitely possible. It's
But-
not impossible.
But like that podcast was saying, it wasn't just like this prenup. It means you get nothing or whatever. They're making it like fair, so no one gets screwed over if something happens.
Yeah.
And just coming like logically, yeah, it's obviously a pain with all the lawyers and stuff, but people don't put any thought about it. Or there is maybe some guy with a lot of money or a girl with a lot of money, and they get married and then just get divorced and then have to deal with all that after because they don't put any thought into it
Yeah.
or have any conversations about it.
Well, and then you get people too that are getting married and they've known each other for 6 months.
Exactly.
They've known each other for a year, so they don't even know how their partner would react to maybe a family member doing a certain thing, or when this person just whatever kind of scenarios. You don't even know this person. You don't know how this person reacts to certain scenarios or the kind of conditioning they came up with that's going to rub you the wrong way. It's crazy how fast people get married. It fucking is so crazy.
Or even like live with each other before. Oh, yeah. Like, because that changes things.
Yeah.
Or how like Esther was saying, like you can have different relationships within your relationship because everyone like grows and changes. So you're not in the same relationship as you were 10 years ago because everybody grows and changes. Yeah. And as long as you're having these conversations and growing and changing together, it's probably going to work. But a lot of people just don't. Then they just, as soon as they're married, they just stop trying.
Yeah. But then I think a lot too, they're like, okay, well, maybe we don't have a ton in common. What's next? Maybe let's have a kid. And they make the relationship work for the kid, which probably is not fucking healthy either.
Well, no one really knows how to communicate.
Yeah, there's not in high school or college, like you got to do your generals. You got to go do your ping pong or whatever you decide and then pay us our tuition. Not like, hey, we're going to put your generals or communication class. You're going to learn to communicate with a manager. You're going to learn to communicate with a friend. You're going to learn a little bit of communication from experts to communicate with your partner and watch how much that improves everyone's fucking life.
Yeah. I think marriage can be good. I just think that people have to have like conversations about it and not just be like, okay, I'm married and now I'm married. And then just because you're married doesn't mean it has to be an old school contract or marriage can be whatever you make it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and you got a good outlook on it too because your parents are still together. Your parents have been together for how long?
Yeah. 33 years.
Yeah, 33 years.
32 years.
Your parents seem pretty open-minded, though. So it's like if one partner's super closed-minded, they're stuck in their ways, and another partner's a little bit more open-minded, I think you're going to run into some issues fucking bad.
Well, that's where communication comes into place and then rushing into a marriage. Like, why would you get married to this person if you can't even have a conversation with each other? But people do. But just like that podcast was saying, people think about these little decisions every day, like take up all their mental capacity making these tiny decisions, but then they make these decisions like marriage, like super quick. Yeah. And don't actually think about it. There's only a few things in your life you should be really thinking about, but...
Well, yeah, it's like they do it quick. It's like, well, how the fuck were we raised? We were raised listening to love songs. Our whole lives we were raised watching Disney movies and where there's relationships and all these movies where that's like love. So you fucking meet a partner and just get married. That's what you do.
Well, and like, yeah, you grow up like that, like a girl, and you like, oh, well, Prince Charming's going to come one day. We're going to get married, and then you just live happily forever.
And then that
happily ever after.
Just fucking...
But you don't realize like a relationship is also work, like from both sides, and you both have to want to make it work. And yeah, the relationship, like I said, changes too. Like you have to keep working on it. It's not just, okay, you get married and now you're happy forever. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what you're taught as a kid.
Yeah. And I like what Jordan Peterson said, you have to get in fights and work through them to get to the place you want to be in your relationship. That just happens. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, and people don't know. Some people are good with conflict. Some people aren't. Some people just shut down and leave, And you're not going to accomplish anything by doing that.
God,
and you have to kind of sit in the shit and
you ever had
work
to
through it.
Get in fights, Jay, or with where you just want to leave or you do leave?
Yeah, all the time. I feel like that was a big... I don't know why I would just do that. I'd be like, I don't even want to talk about it.
I know.
Just that's how. Obviously, it's the easier route. It's like with anything you.
But then you just push it under the rug, and then it comes back out. It
gets bigger and bigger too.
Yeah.
And then once you do work through it, like you both feel way better, and you're on the same page again.
Yep.
And you're like, okay, that was worth it. And once you've done it a few times, you're like, I know we can work through this.
Because sometimes in my head, I'm like, man, it's so small. I don't even want to talk about it, but
it adds up.
Yeah, it adds up. And then I'm like, fuck.
Or you get resentful because you're holding it in.
Yeah, that's true. Want it.
Yeah, it's crazy. What about you, D? What's the longest you've dated a girl?
Like 3 days.
Yeah.
That's serious?
Yeah, it's never
she just got annoying, or?
No, it just doesn't work out. Like the girl doesn't.
What's something that really annoys you with the girl that in the past where you've been like, all right, fuck
I could name a whole list.
Just give me a few.
Just like response, like there's just no communication. It'll just be dry.
Yeah.
Or it'll just be like their
After you
connection.
bust, especially.
The connection's just off. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You're just like, it's like two different people, and you're just like,
Yeah.
it's not even
It's-
fun to talk about anymore.
yeah.
It's like, oh, whatever.
Hanging around with some of those females in Miami, I'm like, holy smokes.
They're probably just like,
These suckers are Albert Einstein, dude.
Little vapes and shit.
Fuck. This is good. This is a good quote on Twitter. Naval said, if you need a degree to do it, it's not going to make you wealthy. Holy shit. That's like a within the past 10 years thing, right? Quote.
Probably.
Because coming up through our school, it's like, you ain't going to be shit if you don't got a degree.
I know.
From elementary, high school, college. When I dropped out of college, I'm this fucking failure. Like, oh my god, you're just gonna be another one of those burnt out fucking brain dead fighters working at a car lot. I'm like, fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, well, if that's what I'm gonna do, then I'm gonna rather do that than be miserable.
Champ. Yeah, that's all that matters.
If you need a degree to do it, it's not going to make you wealthy.
Well, we got social media now.
Yeah.
Make
Dude,
money
we
off
got
that.
the internet now, bro.
It's funny how all these people go to school and they go and you can't find a job after they, like,
Yeah.
you know? That's
I
hard.
know. I knew this guy. He went to like, NAU or whatever it's up north.
Yeah,
and he
NAU.
graduated and he spent all this money for like some like chemist job. And now, after he graduated, he couldn't find a job. He was just working like a regular like, I don't know, like a loan job, like something totally opposite of what he went to school for. It's like, damn, you spent all that money and all that.
A lot of people that happen
Yeah.
to, and then they even like move back in with their parents because they have all these loans they can't afford
All the debt
to
and
pay
shit.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just like my mechanic was saying that too. Me and my mechanic had a real hard time.
You gotta bring him on the pod.
We
For
did.
real.
We did. But he paid for his son's schooling, over 150 grand for his son to go to school, and his son hasn't been able to find a job for a year. And he has like this crazy, like, sounds super sophisticated degree. And he's like, now I got to talk to my son. Son, go flip burgers. You got to
Wow.
go flip burgers until you find something. And he's just grinding his way through 5 years of school, and you just can't find a job. And then when you do find a job, it's like, okay, here's your set salary now. And then your lifestyle goes up from your set salary, and you're not making wealth and getting wealthier. That's what Naval's talking about. Which is super fucking crazy. It really is.
Well, you're not making money if you're not working. And then like all these jobs that pay really well, like a doctor or a lawyer, you're so far in debt and it takes so long to build your career.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
But you're not
or
making-
imagine you just pick something because of the pay, but then you get into it and you're like, fuck, this is not what I want to do. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
passionate about it.
Just
Yeah.
miserable.
Yeah, you're just depressed, but you're sitting on money, but you're sad.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of stories. And a lot of stories from parents that have a big influence on their kids, because parents obviously want what's best for their kids, and in their day coming up,
Yeah.
you need a degree, you need a solid income to just survive. That's what you do. So parents that have a strong influence on their kids, those kids are still in college right now, fucking just been like, fuck.
Well, not everybody can be an entrepreneur. Like we need doctors, we need lawyers, we need all these people. So there are people that do need to go to school and get those degrees because not everybody can do like what you do.
Yeah,
And you don't see
yeah.
it like that because like you're
guess
not that person. But not everybody has that personality.
Or maybe a lot of people do have the personality, but they don't have maybe the guts to put it out there.
That's true too.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Just thinking about it the other day, like a teacher, a high school teacher or elementary school teacher or whatever, a teacher with any grade, they go to school, they get out these loans to get this job where it's like they have to teach these little fucking shitheads that don't give a shit about what you're teaching. That's the last thing on their mind. And you have to teach that lesson 8 hours in a row. And you're going to get this salary, $35,000 or however much. That's your salary for the rest of your life. But you get benefits. It's like, fuck. God damn it.
But what happens if we don't have any teachers?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the fucking thing. Sheesh. You know what I'm getting sick of? Is the fucking cockroaches at our house. And there's a fuckload. Not inside, I've seen a few inside though. But a fuckload outside.
Why?
Because they just survive, dude. Okay, I set up this cockroach trap outside, sticky one, And I looked at it. I'm like, oh yeah, look at those motherfuckers just dying in there. And there was probably 20 cockroaches on this sticky thing.
Oh my
I
god.
come back an hour later and they're all gone. Just their legs were there. So they fucking tear their little legs off and scurry off, and they're still living. Yeah, I'm like, Jesus. I think they can survive.
I think rats do that, right? They bite their tails off if they get stuck on some shit, and they could live.
I don't know about that shit.
I
I know a couple
Somebody's gonna
lizards.
Google that real quick.
I had a couple lizards that if their tail fall off, like, they'll
Lizards,
grow
yeah.
back. But I've heard some serious cockroach stories. One about this person sending mail out, licking the stamp thing, cutting her tongue. Couple weeks, months, I don't know how fast they fucking grow. She's like, her tongue started just getting hard and hurting and swollen. They cut it open, and a cockroach was growing
way.
in there.
Ew.
Jesus, that's disgusting.
Disgusting.
Who knows how fucking true that is? That
You
could
get
completely
scared?
made up, but
Just
I bet there's some
said in
scary
reverse.
cockroach stories on that.
I
Fucking.
believe it.
Hey, Mariah, does Tim get scared? Like if he sees a cockroach, does he yell like a little girl?
Oh yeah.
Stomp it. No, I don't.
It makes me kill it.
Any of those things that are super small that I know I can just stomp the fucking life out of them. I'm not
Well, what
that
would you get
scared.
scared of? Like a snake? I would get scared.
Snake for sure for me.
I hate
I'd
snakes.
yell a little bit.
I don't
that.
mind a snake. Like
Don't cat.
rat.
Bro, you cat.
A rattler? A rattler.
snake.
A big snake. If someone came here with a snake, I'd hold him.
No.
No.
100%.
A rattlesnake?
Not a rattlesnake. Not one that's going to fuck me up.
A gardener snake?
But the snakes don't kill me. I mean,
Scare you?
why are you so scared of that,
I
G?
don't know. They're creepy looking.
Just the
Yeah, the
slitheriness?
slitheriness.
Hell no.
They're so gross. But at least a rattlesnake will like warn you that they're there.
You hear
Mm-hmm.
the little rattle.
Oh yeah. It sends like shivers up your back.
Yeah, I'm afraid of bed bugs.
Oh my
Ew.
god.
You ever known anyone that had those? That'd fucking blow.
You've never had them.
Bed bugs? I'd hope not. Fuck no. I shower once in a while.
Funny when we were kids, they'd make us do the lice check.
Oh,
in
yeah.
school.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm sure
Did
we'd
you
all-
ever had lice?
I don't remember. I'm sure I've had.
Oh,
when was
I
a little-
didn't.
When I was a little jit.
But I felt bad for the kids that got it because everybody knew in
You had to
class.
shave
They're like,
your head and everything.
you have lice.
Yeah. I just remember always like they would check your hair in
Good.
grade school.
Yeah, fuck lies, dude. We got pedicures the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That was very nice.
It was nice. Another job I wouldn't like having. But
No.
then again, you don't know where these people are coming from that have these kind of jobs. They're living the dream of most people. You know what I mean? Living in America, having a job, having a steady income. But it's like, fuck, dude. I don't know.
It was nice. I enjoyed it.
It was nice. You ever had a manicure or pedicure?
No.
D?
I wanted to get one.
You
but I
gotta
never-
get one,
but I never
G.
got one.
Sit in the massage chair. They massage your
Just sit there.
feet and your calves.
Mhm. Give you a nice lubed up HJ. Just sit there, kick
Get a little
back.
handy.
Tim's wishing as he's sitting there.
Yeah.
I know a couple of spots we can go.
Do you? I'd go. Again. Oh. What else? What the fuck else? Damn, so Dallas, so the longest you've dated a girl is 3 days.
Bro, I've never had a relationship like last a year.
Not even like.
Well,
a
3
Not even
days,
just, like,
almost a week.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
and yeah, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
Where do you find these girls?
Just Instagram or yeah, that's basically it. Social media.
OnlyFans.
Chill.
No, it's
This
okay.
guy.
It's okay. We don't even have your camera. It's just audio. People don't even know what Dallas
Yeah,
is
I know,
right
I know.
now.
That's funny.
So, have you ever met up with an OnlyFans chick?
Oh yeah, once.
Damn.
Yeah.
How did you go about it?
We were just talking, and we were just like, oh, let's hang out, and then boom.
And then she came over.
Yeah, basically.
And what happened?
That's it. I'm not gonna expose myself.
No, it's okay. So she came over.
But
Damn,
just say,
I
we
bet
just
that
said
was
we did some
nerve-wracking.
Twister. That's all. I'll
I
say.
bet that was nerve wracking though. An
It was.
OnlyFans, because you've
I never met her like in person, so
Well,
it was
especially if you're meeting on OnlyFans. Like,
yeah,
yo,
it's
I
you
seen
know,
your pussy.
yeah.
And how many times did you bust to her on her own, from her OnlyFans previously before the real meetup? Probably a lot.
I'm
So
not
that-
gonna say a number, but yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That would make it hard to last when the actual thing comes.
Yeah, compared
like,
to
fuck.
I mean, you already know what's expected. I think you already.
Was
You
it
seen
better
it.
in person?
Oh, for sure.
Was it?
Yeah. Because you see it, you're like, oh, this is what it is, and then you actually are,
Yeah.
seeing it in person, it's completely different.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's good, sometimes bad.
Bad,
I think
yeah.
most of the times it's fucking girls use so much filters and stuff.
Oh
that
my God,
You
yeah.
meet it in real life, you're like, holy hell.
You look like hell.
Yeah, fucking Big Joe Rogan doing his plunges now. He's probably gonna fall in love with those cold punches. I liked he was talking about that it was harder than the sauna.
What's that?
Do you see this? I guess people are getting kidnapped and shit.
Is that real?
I don't know. Is it?
Read that
Why
real quick,
would they?
Mariah. I can't see that with my shades on.
Tempe, Arizona.
Read it out, Jay. Let's see.
Want me to read
You
out
read
loud?
it,
It's
Jay.
kinda a lot.
I can read.
There
good.
have been multiple murders on the lake, and many women have been assaulted, raped, and beaten up by a man on the lake. I think it's Dow. The palace have reports of women and men going missing on the water, and have a suspect who is a serial raping woman by the lake. Do you guys remember like the
Damn.
baseline rapist and shit?
Oh, I
Or
know.
no?
That shit's
Do you
crazy.
remember
We
that
weren't
or
here,
no?
I don't
Oh
think.
no.
What was the baseline rapist
It
like?
was just like some guy off of baseline, like the street baseline, that was going around basically doing this, like assaulting girls and raping them, and they never caught him. Kind of like the Zodiac killer.
What? So he? How would he?
So what if this
rape
is the
them?
same guy?
That's what I was thinking. Shit.
Well, wasn't there a baseline killer too? I mean, it was
It was
not the
probably
rape.
same.
Yeah, and then there was like a bunch of other ones too that started popping up after that.
Which is pretty crazy. Have you guys heard of that podcast, like The Murder? I forgot what it's like, but they basically just it's like, I think it's two girls, and they just go like every city, like say Arizona, and they'll send like their local, almost like a local legend killer or rapist or story, and they kind of break it down. It's
Oh,
pretty,
wow.
it's a pretty crazy pod.
God, dude, that's fucking raping a girl. Like, I don't see how a guy could do that when the girl's really trying to stop him.
I know there must be something wrong.
There's
with
something
their
wrong,
head,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're getting turned on
By
by
the
like the
fight.
fear.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, in my mind, I was high one day, just sitting there. I was like, it would almost be good for girls, every girl, to really master a triangle choke. Really fucking get good at a triangle choke. The finishing, hooking the leg so you can't get slammed, and passing someone out. Because a girl could play into the rapist and say, oh yeah, no, I like it this way. And she plays into it and literally puts the guy in a triangle, snatches it all the way up, hooks under his legs, and a good solid fucking real squeeze, 6-7 seconds, they're passed out.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking lay him down, stomp his face, peace out. I don't know.
I think it's crazy when they never get caught. Like
Yeah.
the Zodiac killer, like this famous murder, whatever else he did. You just never get caught. You get away with it. That's what's trippy.
Yeah, he's just fucking chilling. He's got a lot in his spank bank, just like at home. Fucking.
Isn't the Tempe Town Lake pretty busy?
I mean, it just depends on what time you go. I'm pretty
COVID.
sure.
Still the
I've never
same.
been, so I don't know.
There's a dangerous amount of good-looking girls in Tempe. Like fucking dangerous.
What's all ASU girls?
And
Yeah,
they're all
true.
and they're just
Yeah.
funneling in, funneling out, funneling
Yeah.
in, funneling out. It's like, fuck, I'm glad I don't live over there.
It's bad.
We live over here in the old folks' home. It's good.
It's nice. It's chill.
hmm But yeah, fucking crazy shit. Crazy shit. Man, it's crazy having my own gym now, my own gym where whatever problems happen there, it's like now I have to fucking take care of it. It's like what with the AC, with the place fucking flooding last week. It's like, well, it's weird having to just be responsible for things. And it's crazy. All the little lessons my dad would bitch at me about growing up. Like, quit half-assing this shit. Don't half-ass this shit. Doing all this. It all makes sense now. It's fucking wild how that works.
And before you're just like, whatever.
I'm like, fuck it. No, if I don't like doing it, I ain't doing it. Yeah. What else we got in our Insta messages, Jay?
Insta. Let me
We-
see.
Me and JX throughout the week send each other some Twitter messages and Instagram messages about stuff we're gonna shoot the shit on.
Just girls.
It's fat titties.
That's how me and Jay's are too. It's so bad.
Is it BBWs?
Baby W. Let's see what we got on our eye. Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about this. The whole Danaher Death Squad shit. How they
Yeah, I
split
guess-
up.
Kind of.
Which is kind of surprising. Those guys at that level, they're all obviously very smart, very good jiu-jitsu. They couldn't come together and be like, hey, you have different views here, you have different views here, but the main thing is that we get good at training and stick together. But who knows what went into it? Like, who fucking knows?
Yeah.
It could have been they literally just didn't want to live in the same cities. But Gordon split up. It looks like he went with Danaher and Gary Tonin, which is surprising that Nicky, Gordon's brother, didn't end up going with them. But who cares? Those guys are so fucking high level. No matter where they're gonna go, they're gonna be successful and just keep winning and growing. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep like even like how like a rock band or like hip hop band or groups, they always split up. Like I think everybody always has different views and different goals in life, and if they don't communicate that, like, hey, I'm heading towards here, like, this is what I want, they're like, fuck you, I'm leaving, doing my own thing, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really surprised that they split up because they're all grown ass men. They all have their own goals in life. Yeah, they all love jiu-jitsu, but
yeah, for
it's
sure.
only a matter of time before one of them falls in love with a girl or wants to do their own
Yeah.
thing like this.
Were they
I
in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, they're in Puerto Rico.
And then half of them are staying there?
I think so. Right, Tim?
I'm
They just said
I'm
that
not
they
sure.
split up. I don't know what they're doing exactly. But Gordon Ryan's opening up his own gym.
Yeah, Gordon's opening up at a gym in Texas. That'll probably do really well. We'll see. We'll see how, like, he's so young still. We'll see how he takes to. Because who knows if he's gonna keep competing because of his stomach thing. Takes to teaching, but dude, if you love jiu-jitsu, teaching is so fucking fun. It's so fun for me teaching you guys, all my students, and just watching you guys grow and get really good and dangerous, and then go winning tournaments and like becoming even more confident, and just being able to do that for a group of guys that you get along with and have similar interests with, like, is so fucking fun. Like, I love teaching. Even when we go on those trips and those crazy trips, as soon as I get back and just get my mind back on jiu-jitsu, whether it's training me or training my students, it feels so good.
Yeah, it's crazy to see, like, especially when they come in and they don't know anything, like, at all. Like, they never wrestled, they never grappled, they never fought. And then just seeing them kind of get better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy the community. It starts and it gives people a goal to, like, grow in this thing. I think it helps people so much. Especially a lot of the kids at our gym. I'm trying to think of what they'd be like with no jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fucking who knows?
You
We got to put
remember
that energy
your
somewhere.
I was thinking, like, do you remember your first, like, submission you hit? Well, you've been kind of fighting for a while. So it's not
Yeah,
like-
I do, though. I do remember my first day I went to this Taekwondo gym. I saw they had MMA classes, and the Taekwondo instructor was like an Olympic medalist at Taekwondo, but he had a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, so he did an MMA class, and he taught us just a basic triangle, and I remember hitting it on one of the adults, being like, whoa, I'm
You're just
fucking a
like,
beast.
what the fuck?
Was that in Great Falls?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy when you first, like, start tapping people. You're just like, oh, this is like superpower.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit, so that's what it takes
Mm-hmm.
to make that technique work, and it actually works. And you start getting familiar with finishing people, and then it's just like, holy shit, it gets so addicting.
Yeah, I remember, like, because my friend Jared used to come, and he'd only come to my classes, and, like, I taught him, like, basic rear naked choke, and then, like, some other guy was new, so he was rolling with him, and then he tapped him out. He looked over me with a big ass smile, like, kind of like, oh shit, this shit works. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, when the new people come in
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they, like, use their jiu-jitsu, they've learned and they're like, whoa.
Yeah, it's cool to see.
It's fucking cool to see,
Gotta
for
get
sure.
Big Dal in there. He's too
Mhm.
scared to grapple.
Dal, all it's gonna take is a week of you coming in, trying, and then you'll be like, think it's pretty sweet. But it is a thing where you go into it though, and you have to have effort. It's not gonna be fucking easy, and that's
Yeah.
the thing a lot of people don't like. Like, these techniques and learning and going through, you have to get beat up a lot, over and over and over. Like, you're not gonna be the tough guy for a while. And some people don't like that, you know, but once you get through that, once you've been training for at least a year or 6 months, and then a new white belt comes in and they're fresh, just starting, and then you start kind of feeling the growth you can get from jiu-jitsu, and then you're like, holy fuck, fucking really sweet.
Yeah,
Really.
I was good. Like, first day, I was pretty good. I was tapping everybody out. Black belts and challenge.
Since day one.
He wishes.
Yeah, I saw the beef with Hector Lombard
Yeah, that was
and
funny.
Tyrone Woodley. So Tyrone must have been hitting up one of his girls.
Well, the story was it was one of Hector's side girls, so it wasn't even his main girl. Because Hector
Oh.
posted on his Instagram, like, just to give you guys a breakdown on why this is going on. Basically, Hector was dating some girl, but he was talking to some other girl, low key, like, side chick from his gym, and then Tyrone started hitting on her, and he got all mad. It's like, how are you getting mad?
Yeah, it's
He's
your
hitting
side
on
chick.
your side girl.
Yeah, he probably saw that maybe there was a camera there and there was a good opportunity to possibly build a fight and build a future payday for him.
Oh, jeez.
Got people talking about it, which was good. Yeah. Fuck. Other than that, I don't even fucking know. I don't even fucking know.
What's this?
This is me right here. The little guy.
The Strelka. Oh yeah, keep playing. This is good. The Strelka fucking hit me up for us to come watch them fight. It's this underground fighting. They fight in sand and in a ring and shit.
In sand?
Yeah.
Sand, yeah.
Look at his little head hard.
This is me
Like,
right
all right,
here.
you want to step up,
Look.
little G?
Boom.
Bing.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking little leap in jab, baby.
Oh.
That was fire.
Boom. That was nice.
Oh no.
Jesus.
That's Dal. She'll still
For
try to
real.
get up and go with it.
For real, just like all the.
Me shooting for a double leg.
Oh.
Oh my god.
The internet's a funny place. Jeez.
Look how little he is. He's a grown man, so you can tell.
That's tight.
Yeah, it looks like me a little bit.
That's tight. That was fun. We did. We just put on Patreon. Dal shot it for us. We brought Rick to Burger King. Got a Whopper Jr. Ate it. Oh fucking! I think it fucked me up.
Did it really?
When I first was eating, I was like, Mom.
He said, "This
not
is
bad."
good."
Well, it's so fake. It almost tastes good. And then
This
it's
is
just.
you at Brandon's right here, Tim.
All right, G.
PFS.
Oh.
Ouch.
Imagine.
Oh god, I'll start crying. But we put it on Patreon. Dallas edited it and he shot it for us. It's pretty fucking funny if you want to check it out. Probably be on YouTube in a couple days. But we're gonna start shooting that show more. Bringing Rick to some random food shops, taking some puffs, letting him review it. He reviewed Burger King a 14 out of 10, baby.
Yeah, he said 14 out of 10. I eat here every day.
I hate
You gotta take him to you gotta take him to Red Robin's now or something. See what he says.
That we're saying that or
Something
In and Out or something like
In-N-Out,
that.
yeah.
He
It'd
just
be
starts
funny.
crying. Everything.
Yeah, I never tasted another like Shake Shack or like Five Guys
Guys.
or anywhere. We should take him to a fucking nice steakhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be like
Like-
tripping. He'd be like, whoa.
But those steakhouses are so fucking dark inside, so
That's
it'd
the
be
only
hard to
thing.
get some camera light.
I
But
mean, we could put a little camera light on the camera itself.
and we got the lavaliers. We didn't get to use them that one, but we'll start using the lavaliers, so it'll turn out even better. But
Yeah, we're coming at 47.
47 minutes, that's money. And I think we're still gonna be moving from Patreon to OnlyFans. We're still working on the deal and what's gonna happen, but we'll probably make a good sale for the first month if people switch over, make it $1 or something, or make it so people switch over, which hopefully they do. But yeah, other than that,
Timbo merch.
oh yeah, just dropped another shirt, the Timbo merch, timbomerch.com for the RedHawk shirts. Pretty sweet shirts, check them out. And thanks again, Hempful Farms, our sponsor. Quality CBD, quality weed, quality dude with a cool story. I'll probably have him on here in a couple weeks to talk about it. And my boy Bet was supposed to come on today. He's missing a leg. He went to prison for 21 years. I don't know why. I didn't ask him yet. I'll ask him when he comes on. He was in Vietnam for a while. I think that's where he lost his leg. I don't know though, but he's got LSD tat, marijuana. He looks like a crazy motherfucker. He's gonna come in next week and we'll just shoot the shit about random shit. But other than that, that's episode 5, baby. Keep spreading the love. Like and subscribe helps out a lot. Peace.